HDMI switches are perfect for managing multi-device setups and are typically compatible with consoles, PCs, streaming boxes, TVs, and projectors. It helps you minimize cord management by taking in multiple sources through a single device that can be manually, automatically, or remotely switched. To put it simply, HDMI switches make device management a breeze. Hello guys, today's video, we're taking a look at the 6 best HDMI switches that you can get your hand on this year. And if you want more information, we also put the link in the description box down below. Thanks. Starting up our list with number 6, we have 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄𝐋𝐿51. 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄𝐋𝐿51 4K HDMI switch is the best solution to get more HDMI input ports on your TV, monitor, or projector. No need to switch multiple devices through unplugging HDMI cable. This switch connects to anything and everything with HDMI output. It supports up to 5 in port with 1 out port and a wide range of resolutions that you can switch between from 4K 60 Hz. And it's compatible with current HECP 2.2 standards, as well as previous iterations down to 1.4. In many ways, this is a jack-of-all-trades HDMI switch built to handle anything you throw at it. The latest AV solutions with high-performance imported smart chip ensure stable signal transmission, short switching time, and eliminates undesirable phenomena such as blurry images, snowflake screen, and splash screen. Thick metal enclosure with air vent ensures quick heat dissipation and excellent longevity. The safety power supply can not only ensure safety but also ensure long-term working and eliminate the potential danger caused by the cheap power supply. That said, the excellent compatibility does come at a quality cost. Since this device doesn't really specialize in one format, you can expect strange bugs to occur. There's not a single consistent error that occurs. Rather, it entirely depends on your setup and what you're attempting to do. Next up at number 5, we have the Area HD 201p. If you're one of those people that loves watching multiple Twitch streams or even football games simultaneously, then the Area HD 201p is for you. While the resolution and data throughput aren't exactly up to par with others on this list, this device's claim to fame is the robust picture-in-picture capabilities. Just to sell it up front, you have the option to display up to 4 HDMI input sources to a single HDTV or display with quick switching about 32 milliseconds of lag, and it doesn't stop there. While some devices are all or nothing, you can change between a single, split, and multiple 4x1 variations. The key to this capability is the remote control. Unlike switches that throw in an IR remote as an afterthought, this device is built around total control at your fingertips. Depending on 32 ms of lag, we're not recommended for live streaming or gaming. Unfortunately, the sacrifice for easily splitting your screen without input lag is a lack of 4K support. Add on to that a handful of connectivity bugs, and the higher price point may have you scratching your head. At number 4, we have ZettaGuard Zelo 410. While switches often looked like small cable boxes, the folks at ZettaGuard opted for a more subtle approach. Sometimes you just want something that works and blends into the background, and this device does just that. Featuring 4 HDMI ports and 1 output, the ZettaGuard works as a standard 4K at 30 Hz HDMI switch, but it does this within an incredibly small package that still features enough bells and whistles to make it stand out. In this case, we're talking specifically about the picture-in-picture mode. While not an obvious need for everyone, the picture-in-picture mode allows you to view another active input that pops up as a tiny box in the corner of your screen. But the ZettaGuard takes things a step further and actually lets you switch back and forth between these active inputs without any input lag. Again, not for everyone, but an impressive feature nonetheless. The only drawback is that the data throughput for this device is relatively limited. When trying to achieve stable 4K output, this can become an issue. At number 3, we have 𝐈𝐿 GHS W8481. Remember how we mentioned there'd be an option with more than 5 ports? Well, you don't need to go any further because here it is, the 𝐈𝐿 GHS W8481. This beast of a machine is meant for power users that need to switch back and forth between more devices than your average user. Unfortunately, its top-tier functionality results in a top-tier price tag. The 𝐕𝐈𝐃 GHS-W8481 True 4K Connect and switch between 8 HDMI sources on single HDMI display. With its connection, offers smooth, quick switching between HDMI video sources such as a computer, Blu-ray or media player, and cable or satellite receivers. Send crystal clear cinema 4K video reaching true 4K resolutions to 4096 by 2160 at 60 Hz, high dynamic range, HDR, and uncompressed audio for any variety of uses, including home theater, in lobbies, and live-in conference rooms, and for digital signage. And thanks to the relatively high data transfer speed, you'll have no trouble maintaining stable visual fidelity even when 8 devices are connected. That alone is quite impressive, as lesser switches will often buckle due to data management issues. But 𝐕𝐈 seemingly avoids this issue. The only unfortunate thing about this device is that the switching quality doesn't extend to while switching between inputs. The remote and its sensor are spotty at best. At the number 2, we have the 𝐒𝐑 Matrix MX42 Pro. For a well-rounded and intuitive 4K switching experience, the 𝐒𝐑 Matrix MX42 Pro HDMI switch is worth investing in. It's a bit more expensive than most models you find, but the incredible support and feature-rich quality are well worth it. Like our best auction on this list, the Matrix switch supports 4K resolution and matches our top 2 choices' higher data output. It also provides excellent HDR support, but that's where the similarities end. The rest of the features on this device feel like they were built with gaming in mind. First, and possibly most important, is the second HDMI out port. Seemingly a rarity on these devices, this means you can connect multiple displays or different devices simultaneously. You'll also have the ability to scale your resolution down separately for each screen to 1080 pixel, meaning you can run a stream set up in 4K while optimizing your game to display more competitive resolution. There's also the excellent Dolby Atmos audio output, an IR remote that actually works in an intuitive input display. The last product on our list is the Kenevo 550B2N, the best overall HDMI switches available on the 2023 market. It's easy to shell out a bunch of money for an HDMI switch. You may see some additional features, an extended number of ports, or even a respectable warranty. But for the best HDMI, a switch that hits that sweet spot of high quality at a reasonable price, you'll want to go with the Kenevo. An upgrade from previous models, the 550 band features crisp 4K output at 30 to 60 IPS. Thanks to the 5 HDMI ports and 1 output, you should be able to easily change between all of your devices. And out of all the switches on this list, based on reviews, the Nevo is one of the more capable switches for actively producing 4K resolution, which makes it ideal for streaming, gaming, and even watching Blu-ray discs. Pro in the useful infrared remote and intuitive automatic switching, and you have yourself an easy-to-use and